Now it would be possible to add extra joints. For example, if you wanted to add some joints to the antenna on this character, it would be very easy to do. And then just pairing it to one of the other joints. Something like that. And it's also possible to remove joints. For example, if you wanted to animate the headless horseman, you might just do away with everything there. Now if you have the character set up and he doesn't walk quite right, maybe the bones aren't lined up properly or something like that, you can always repose the character just by rewinding, hitting pose button, and you can unskin and reskin if you need to. Now once you have the hand set up properly, it's possible to use these to manipulate all the fingers at once. And if you want them to point or something, you can turn these individual controls off. And well, you have to have one of the joints selected in order to do that. Let's see here. Okay, so you turn the individual fingers off and then just move the one that you want to have out there. And of course it looks like kind of funny with the thumb like it is, so we want to change how that looks. Now you may want to animate the character in a still position, or you may want to parent the character to, say, a spaceship for an alien like this, and the red decode button will allow you to do that. Okay, and then once you've decoded, you could use the section button to key a whole section, move up to another frame, move the head around, and you have a quick animation. Now if you run into a limitation, say for example on here you can see that there's a limit on how far you can translate in the X position. If you want to remove that limit, then you would select here the joint that controls these, go into the expression editor, find translate X, which controls that limit, and just delete the code. Now you'll have to manually move the character after that because the slider won't work after that, but it will allow you to bypass any type of limitation that the coding might present to you. Another little interesting thing you can do is use this 0 key, and what that'll do is just 0 the speed, so you can just see the character walking. A little funny thing I've discovered is after you skin the character, you can play around with the scaling to get some kind of funny results. Let's see. By the way, if you just hit pose without rewinding, you're not going to get pose. You have to rewind, and that'll get you back to the pose position.